Welcome to Shift, a safe haven in honor of Linda, the beloved sister and best friend of your dynamic and inspirational host, Lisa Council. You will experience uplifting and encouraging testimonies of women, men, and teens who have survived and overcome domestic abuse and trauma.
Welcome back to Shift. You all, I am so excited, so excited, so excited. I honestly am about our special guest that we have today with us. And I'm just excited for this journey. And of course, before we go into introducing our special guest, I would like to always share with you the tags associated with domestic violence. And those tags are verbal, emotional, sexual, physical, financial, spiritual, technological. Cyberbullying, of course, goes with technological bullying. And we also have elder abuse. And we can go on, but we're stopped there. Let's get into our special guest. My guest today, you all, is my dear sister, Krystal Glenn, who I have just had the pleasure of knowing for a short time, but she has been a tremendous, and I mean a tremendous blessing in my life and the lives of others. So, Krystal, we welcome you to the Shift family.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. I'm excited.
Oh, we are excited as well. And listen, you all, Krystal is the author of her new best-selling, amazing book, Do the Work, Keep the Faith, Aligning with Your Authentic Self. And
Yes.
honestly, this book really aligns with a lot of us who are survivors of domestic violence and those of us who still have not found our voices and those of us who are still in the struggle with the strongholds of domestic violence, because oftentimes we're living our lives through what others have told us who we are going to be, who we will never be. So when I tell you, I'm going to just hold up this book, okay? Because I haven't been able to put it down, but due to my schedule, I haven't had a chance to finish it, but I will be finishing it very soon. But this book, Krystal, has truly blessed me and spoken directly to me. And I know that it will do the same for others. So let's just go and let's just get right into this thing. Can you just briefly tell us about yourself?
Well, thank you, Lisa. First of all, I want to thank you for having me on your platform and sharing this space because you are affirming and confirming the purpose of the book, and you're helping me discover the impact as well, understand the impact that it can have on the community. But I am Krystal Glenn, also known as Smart Video Girl, and I am the author of Do the Work, Keep the Faith. But they call me Smart Video Girl because I do videography, I do photography, graphic design, production as well. So I am a creative. In the sense, and I'm also passionate about the community. Those are the those are the things that I'm passionate about in a
Mhm.
nutshell. I do so much, but if I was to sum it up, I'm a creative and influential visionary who empowers others to think and live their best lives. If I had to sum it up, that is who I am and that is what I do. So, Only Greatness Media Production is my production company. I've worked on documentaries, I write books, I do so much, but that's it in a nutshell.
Wow, amazing, simply amazing. And as I've stated to everyone, you have just been a tremendous blessing in my life. And in the short time that I have known you, Krystal, you have inspired me to dig deeper into my thoughts, dig deeper into who I am and who I want to become, and to dig deeper when it comes to going back to just our history. as
Mhm.
Black
Mhm.
people,
Mhm.
and you have also made me want to do more than I'm already doing and we're all doing within our communities. So
Mhm.
I just want to
Mhm.
take time to thank you for that. I really do. So
Thank you.
tell us about Do the Work, Keep the Faith.
All right, do the work, keep the faith. Aligning with your authentic self is my recently published book, and it is a labor of love. I knew I wanted to write a book 13 years ago. This is when the journey started. I thought it was going to be an autobiography, and that every turn of life, it was something that was holding me back. I couldn't get past the intro. I couldn't get
Mm-hmm.
past the intro, and I settled at some point on realizing that I still have more life to live, and it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
time to tell whatever story it is that I was supposed to tell. So I kind of let go of the control of trying to figure out what the book was going to be, and let it come to fruition. And so in 2022, I was on my own personal journey. I asked myself, there has to be more to life than this. And it seemed like from that point it turned into um, I hired a book coach, and we know him
Mm-hmm.
very well, Mr. Cortland
Mm-hmm.
Jones. And he
No,
said
Coach
something,
Cortland.
yes, Coach Cortland, shout out to him. He
Mm-hmm.
gave me some very influential advice. He said, you have to live the book, because I was like, I want to do it in 30 days. I already know what I want to write about. 13 years, I think I know what I want. But it's like you have to live
Mm-hmm.
the book. And then it still took me another year to finish the book, and I finished it in 30 days because I sat with the experiences that I had. I sat with some of the material that I already did, and I wrote it out. And I realized uh do the work, keep the faith was the journey of yourself, of doing the work that is you and living it. And until I was
Mm-hmm.
able to live it as the author, I couldn't write the book. So once I was able to live it, that's when the book came to life.
Amen.
Yeah.
I love how you touched on that, where you said you knew that this is something that you wanted to write, and for 13 years, and you went into it, and you were like, okay, I'm ready. I can do this. I can tackle this. Let me go out and conquer the world.
Mhm.
And then and you had to ultimately step back, and it took someone else to help you to see that in order for you to do this and to be a blessing to others, are you really walking the walk? You're talking the talk, but are you really walking the walk? And
Mhm.
one of the inserts in the book that I love so dearly, I'm just going to read. It says, the first step is awareness. And I
Mhm.
highlighted this where it says, it's not just about what's happening around you, it's about becoming intimate with your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your habits, your triggers, and the key events that have shaped your life. And
Mhm.
that just really resonated with me. So
Mhm.
you've all, what other challenges, or if any, did you face when you were writing the book, with the exception that you've already talked to us about, that you had to not only talk the talk, but hey, I
Mhm.
have to walk the walk.
Oh, what other challenges did I have with writing the book?
Mm.
Deciding what to put in, like
Mm-hmm.
deciding what to deciding how to deliver this. It to me is written in a very conversational sense. I feel as though I'm sharing it um, in a very unique way. And so that was something I had to
Mm-hmm.
deal with, because I thought I had to write it a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And the struggle was in being authentic to me is using my voice in order to really describe what it is that I want to say. So when I hear you read those words, I'm like, who wrote that? And it's like understanding
Mm-hmm.
that in that moment, this is the energy that I am pouring into it. And it's very authentic to me in how at the time when I was writing. So it was learning to let go of the control of how the words were going to hit the page, and then just letting it go. and letting them flow. That was a challenge.
Wow. Amen. I love that. One of the other things, honestly, that I really loved about your book is it charges us.
Mm-hmm.
It tells us, but it also charges us that remember the work is you,
Work is
meaning the
you.
work is us. Sometimes, oftentimes, we as humans, we're looking for somebody else to do the work. We're looking for somebody else's, reassurance. We're looking for God to do his part when we want God to do it all and we don't want to do
Mm.
our part. But
Mm-hmm.
Krystal, one of the things that really honestly blessed me is just letting me know and charging me is that no, this is your responsibility. You are to do the work. The work is you. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, you know what? She's gonna stop messing with me
The
all
work is you.
throughout this
I
book.
remind that I do that a lot because this is the conversation I'm having with myself too. Understand when you read this book, this is how I talk to me. This is how I've gotten through this. This is Krystal. We are going to do this work. The work is you. Nobody's going to save you from your own self, your secrets, your thoughts. You see what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
And we, especially in our communities, because of the levels of trauma that we have, it's
Mm-hmm.
harder for us to dig through that stuff sometimes. So when we look
Yes.
at other communities and like, well, how can they thrive and things like that? It's because there's a certain level of trauma that they don't have there. So we have extra trauma. So when we talk about
Yes.
how we have to work harder as a community, it even applies to how we heal ourselves because of
Absolutely.
how we've been impacted in this world.
Yes. One of the other things, honestly, that really stood out for me is something that we all have to accept is that we look at other people's journey and specifically when we've all gone through trauma, as you said, as a race, as individuals, in our family, generational curses, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things, honestly, that really stood out for me was that healing is an ongoing journey, and finding your true, authentic self is an ongoing journey. It does not stop. It keeps evolving, and that's the beautiful thing about it. There are going to be some easy times. There are going to be some hard times. There are going to be some
Mm-hmm.
difficult mountains to climb, but we must keep going. And sometimes what you just said, we look at other people's journeys and we think, oh, I want my journey to look like Krystal's. Well, no, it isn't supposed to look like Krystal's. It's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to look like Lisa's. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's another, just another way that the book has just inspired me and has encouraged me, because sometimes when we're on that potter's wheel we want to get off because it's hard, it's difficult, it's uncomfortable. And when we're
Mm-hmm.
finding our true authentic selves, sometimes we hit a place where, who am I, you know
Mm.
um
Mm.
I have never ever known who I was, or and then
Mhm.
when you get to that who am I, when you fully accept that, you can go into, okay, where do I want to go from here? So I tell you, it's
Mhm.
just been a blessing for me, because we don't
Yeah.
know where we're going if we don't
Yeah.
know who we
Where
are,
we
our
are
true authentic selves.
right now too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
there's an acceptance in the right now too. Like, where am I
Mm-hmm.
right now? Because we always
Mm-hmm.
want to be where we want to be, but we don't want to accept right now where we are. And
Yes.
and so,
Yes.
that's when, I'm good. No, you're not. And you want to be good, but you're not
Yes.
good. And so you have to be
Wow.
okay and accept that part too. Like that's part of being authentic in right now, because that's part
Accepting
of who you
your right
are.
now. So,
Yeah.
Krystal,
Hmm.
what would you say to an individual that have so many things in their lives that they want to do, they desire and aspire to happen, and they feel like it's too late? Is it too
Mm,
late for us to ever discover our true, authentic selves?
it's never too late.
I
It is.
love it. I love
It's
it.
never too late, and as a matter of fact, it can happen in an instant, because the instant is when you decide that it will be.
I love that. I just love
Yeah.
that. Thank you so much.
Mhm,
You heard that, you all. She says,
mhm.
it's never too late.
It's never too late.
Never too late. I don't care if you're 25. I don't care if you're 55. I don't care if you're 75. It's
Hmm.
never
It's
too
never too late.
late to
Hmm.
discover your true, authentic self. All you have to
Hmm.
do, honestly, is keep the faith.
Hmm.
Keep going. Keep
Hmm.
going. Keep
Hmm.
allowing yourself to grow. Keep allowing yourself to heal. Keep allowing yourself to align with
Hmm.
you. And
Yep.
then and what I get out of this is that everything else that is supposed to be will fall into
Well,
place.
absolutely.
I
Because you
love
are
it.
the magnet. You are the magnet.
I
You
love
are
it.
the
I love
thing.
it. I
Yeah,
love it.
when you become, you become the thing that you attract, you the people. And
Yes.
I you know, I it it means so much to me because I experience it. And that's the thing, I encourage people to be open to experiencing, because once you experience, you understand greater, you know. And
Absolutely.
that's why living it had to happen for me in order to write the book, because
Yes. It's a
I
true
can't speak,
testament.
right, I can't speak about it in the sense of it unless I feel it really, it resonates deep inside of me because I
Yes, I
experienced
love
it.
it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
what do you desire for your readers to learn from your book?
I hope that readers of my book are encouraged to continue the journey, start the journey of learning themselves. That's what I want. I want them to understand that the most valuable, the most important work that you have to do, no matter what your title or role is, mother, daughter, sister, brother, father, is you. And I want them to understand it, that it is okay to
Amen.
to get yourself together, because that is the ultimate gift that you can give to your community, to your family, is to show up as yourself. So when you do that,
Amen.
you're doing the greatest work that you can do.
So, how do you keep the curiosity of a child alive to stay creative in the world of artificial intelligence? I'm coming to the smart video girl. And you.
Woo! So say that again, because I know I got my answer. I just want to make sure I hear it
Sure,
clearly.
sure, sure.
So,
How do you keep the curiosity of a child alive to stay creative in the world of artificial intelligence today?
so my answer is going to sound like I'm trying to sell my book, but it is teaching them who they are, because AI is only AI is only as creative as you are. You have
Mm-hmm.
to feed AI. And so for in order for AI's mind to be expanded from your vantage point, you have
Mm-hmm.
to be able to tap into the deepest parts of AI. You know what I'm saying? So I think not looking for answers externally, because AI doesn't have the answers, but you now being the orchestrator of how to explore AI. You give
I
them how
love it.
you empower them. So that's how creative can you be in making AI make your visions visible? Because that's
I
all it
love that.
is.
How
Mhm.
creative can you be?
You be.
My. It all goes back to the you. The work is in you. I
Mhm.
love it.
Mhm.
Can you tell us about any upcoming events that you have?
I am going to be speaking at the Will of Wellness retreat for the third year. Their theme this year is Welcome to the Wilderness. So I'll be speaking about how much will you pay for your freedom, in the sense of what are you going to, how much attention are you
Mm-hmm.
going to pay to your intentions as you continue to grow. So that's one thing. That's going to be August 22nd through the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find out information about that on my Instagram page, and there's tickets still available for that. So it's going to be a women's retreat. It's a great event. It's an awareness, women, it's a great space just for women to come together and share and be open and to grow with one another. So I'm excited about that. And then what else do I have going on? Oh, I have a podcast, of course, every
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday at 9
Mm-hmm.
p.m. on YouTube. If you look up Only Greatness Media Productions on YouTube, you will be able to find that. So that's what I have going on, really, and I'll keep you posted on other things.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let us know how we can get that information out. And then, on my social media pages as well, so that we can make sure that everyone knows just what you have coming up. And can you tell us, which you've already spoken on a bit, how can we reach out to you, and also how can we purchase your book?
All right, wonderful. So, okay, say that one more time. I was talking to my mother.
So
Can
how
you do
can we reach out to you, and
it?
how
Okay.
can we purchase your book?
Got it. Okay. Awesome. So you can find me on Instagram at Smart Video Girl.
Mhm.
That's where you can follow me. You can also follow me on Facebook. I post things there as well. And then I have a group on Facebook. It's called Be Earth You. Uh, Welcome to Earth School, and that's where I'll be sharing information. That's people in the community where we just share information, and it's a space to show up as your authentic self on your journey
Mhm.
of growth. So it's a lot of information. It'll be kind of like the book, in that I'll be sharing resources and just allowing space for people to be authentic. So those are some spaces that you can follow me. If you want to send me an email, you can
Mhm.
email me at tellemchris@gmail.com, and that's TELLEMKRIS@gmail.com. You can send me an email there. And then you can buy my book on Amazon, Books a Million,
Mhm.
Barnes and Nobles, and just about anywhere that books are sold, you'll be able to purchase my book. So,
Wonderful, wonderful.
yes.
Krystal, it has truly, truly, truly been a blessing having you here with us. Um, wow. I just thank you for just sharing with us and educating us. And
Mhm.
I just have one last question. If
Okay.
you can inspire just one person on today, what would you say to them?
If I could inspire a person today, I would tell them that you are God's greatest creation, because there is only one unique you.
Wow.
So that's it. That's it.
Amen. 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 You have that just touched my heart. Amen.
Only one you. It's only
Only
one you.
one you.
Only one you.
Only one authentic you.
Authentic you. It may be
Oh
other
my
Lisas. It may be other
goodness.
Lisa councils. There's only one Lisa council. That is you.
I love it. I love it. And listen, you all, I just thank you so much for being here with us today. I thank all of our listeners for all of your support and tuning in. I thank all of my Shift family for your ongoing love, support, and prayers. I am full right now. I can't even explain it. I am completely full. And you all, I just want to show Krystal's book again, if you can see it. And I have so many pages that are folded and highlighted, and I'm going to continue to keep going. But I have just something special that I want to share before we close out. The first 5 Shift family members that type authentic in my post that I'll be sharing within the coming days of this episode, I will gift them with a free copy of Do the Work, Keep the Faith, aligning with your authentic self. This
Yes.
book has touched me in such an amazing way that I can't even begin to explain. And I just want to bless 5 people with this book. We will figure out how we can get our sisters
Yeah,
autograph,
I
but
got you.
I will be blessing 5 Shift family members with this book when we go live with this episode. And the first 5 people that type authentic will receive a free copy of this book. I'm going to tell you right now, it will bless you and it will change the trajectory in your life tremendously. This book has changed me within the few days that I have been reading it, and I cannot wait to finish it. And guess what? When I finish it, I'm going to go back and read it again. That's just how amazing it is and how much it has blessed me. So listen, you all, we thank you. We thank you for listening. We thank you for your support as always. And remember, if you or someone that you know is experiencing domestic violence, you can reach out to me. If I can't be of help, of course, I will put you in touch with another advocate. And you can also reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. If anyone needs help or resources in dealing with suicide, you can reach out to the suicide hotline at 988. Okay? 988 for suicide prevention. You can reach out to me as well. So fear not, keep the faith. Do not think that you are alone on whatever journey that you're on. And remember what Krystal said to you today and to me. There is only one unique you. There isn't 2, there isn't 3. There's only one, and that's you. So I charge you today to start to get in tune with your true, authentic self. Peace and blessings, everyone. I love you so much. Thank you.
What are you doing to heal? Remember, your healing is imperative. Healing renews, soothes, and makes you whole. Shift. See you right here next time.